yo, is it okay for the person that you're smashing to tell you that you can't smash nobody else while you with them or while they smashing you? Is that okay? Because that's kind of like an unsigned agreement, right? Like, ladies, imagine if, you know, you have a one-night stand with a guy, right? And then he call you up like, all right, so, you know, now, you know, we having sex now, so you can't be having sex with no other dude. What if you just, ladies, what if you was just like, nah, boo, that was just a one-time thing, like, nah, right? Y'all tell us that all the time, and that's pretty acceptable, right? Like, that's not like a mean, quote-unquote thing. But what happens when you have sex with a woman one time, and you like, oh, okay, you know, it was cool, and she like, well, you know, now, you know, I want to run it back again, and, you know, now you can't mess with nobody else. You like, says who? Ma'am, just because you sampled the restaurant doesn't mean you're the owner. You know what I mean? I think that's with everybody. I think, like, a lot of times women, when y'all find a guy that y'all like having sex with, y'all will try to like own him real quick. Like, oh, well, you know, you better not be doing that with nobody else. First and foremost, ma'am, you ain't even like an employee at this company. You know, this is a case-by-case basis right now. I'm not an employee with your company. Hence the reason why I'm not going in your boardroom making demands about who you can open your legs or close your legs or open your cheeks or close your cheeks, whatever you're into. Like, I can't demand that of you. I think both people have to sit down to the table like a contract and say, hey, what is it that you would like? What is it that I would like? And let's see if we can figure this thing out. But a lot of times we be like pressuring. Ladies, I be feeling like y'all be kind of like pressuring. Do you think so or no? And be honest. Don't think about yourself. Think about your friend or your cousin that you see and you like, girl, you only had sex with that dude for a little bit and you already like jumping off the deep end with him. Like, you know, overwhelming. She like, oh, I want to marry him. And you like, you ain't even known him that long. Think in that mind frame, right? Because I want women to understand men more. That's why I'm here. And I want dudes to understand women more. So everybody got to have an open mind. You see what I'm saying? We can't think of everything in our shoes. Sometimes we got to think in the other person's lane. Then we start to get a fair understanding. I just think people not fair enough. You know what I mean? So we got to bring conversation and laughter back to the bedroom. That's what we got to do. Yeah. What y'all think? Drop a comment down below.